But Jon Anik, what's going on, buddy? What's going on with Anik?
Mike, like, I guess Jon found out that, the stove can be really hot. Maybe you shouldn't touch it. So, I tell everybody the same thing, like when the train's coming through, you better get off the track so you're going to get ran over. So,
After threatening to kill Jon Anik for saying that he did not deserve to be next in line for a title fight, Colby has received harsh criticism on social media. However, Covington does not seem to regret his words and defends himself against those who think he doesn't deserve the shot for the title. Everyone that wants to comment and drag me down, they don't know what I've been through. Let's hear more of what Colby has to say.
It is what it is, but, no one's safe in this business, Mike. Like, everybody that wants to comment and drag me down, they don't know what I've been through. They don't know how hard I work every day to stay at this level in the top of the game. So, if you come for the king, the king's going to have a response.
Jorge Masvidal on Khamzat Chimaev. Who the f*** are you? Gamebird harshly criticizes Boers for calling a title shot against Alex Pereira. You miss weight by 8.5 pounds. Get the f*** out of here. Let's hear it from Masvidal himself.
You missed weight by 8.5 pounds. Get the f*** out of here. You're still talking about nobody wants to fight you. And go make weight before you talk about fighting.
Since his failure to make weight at UFC 279 and lose the opportunity to participate in the main event fighting against Nate Diaz, Chimaev has been talking and provoking many of the top fighters in his division, but it seems that Masvidal has had enough.
And make the weight that you agreed upon as a man. You're gonna miss by 8 pounds and think it's all cool and be calling people out. Get the out. And then I saw him do a comment that he was calling out Pereira. Like, who the this is the world champion. Yeah, you don't even have a fucking win over a top 15 guy. Get the out of here at 185. Fucking like the rest of us. Put your hard hat on. Put your mouthpiece on. Get to work. That's the new age shit, bro. Everybody's got an Instagram now. Everybody's got an opinion now. And everybody just wants to talk, man. Go out there and put in the work. You can't miss weight by 8.5 pounds and call for title shots. Get the out of here.
Gamebred, an experienced fighter, holds the belief that individuals who achieve rapid fame and success in the fight game do not deserve his respect. Colby is only a champion in calling cops, says Masvidal, following the big controversy Dana White created by giving Colby Covington a VIP ticket to a fight for the title with Leon Edwards. Masvidal believes that it is not a final decision and that it should not be taken so seriously. I love Dana, but Dana says a lot of things, man. Whoever makes the most noise when they fight, whoever sells the more pay-per-views, and whoever fans want to see at the end of the day, that's who will get the title shot. Let's hear what else Masvidal has to say.
Trying on top of it. As I recall, champions have always called the shots, and Colby is only a champion of calling cops at cocksucking ass motherfucker. So
apparently, the bad blood that arose from the deep friendship between Masvidal and Covington is not going to stop until Gamebred gets his rematch in the cage. However, in Masvidal's plans, that rematch will come after he defeats Gilbert Burns and takes the belt from Leon Edwards.
I'm just going to continue to do me. I'm going to go out there and break Gilbert's face, and then Leon is going to call my name out, and I'm going to go fight Leon for his belt. And that's it. And then, Colby could just sit in the timeout box until I call his ass up to fight me again.
Connor McGregor calls Justin Gaethje a handicap. Connor McGregor has been sparking controversy once again with his distinctive habit of posting and deleting tweets. The victim this time was Justin Gaethje, whom he called a handicap. The tweet included a featured clip from season 26 of The Ultimate Fighter. Gaethje served as a coach during that season, and the clip shows him giving advice to Jillian Robertson. The highlight urged Robertson to utilize her striking more because focusing solely on jiu-jitsu wasn't going to cut it. It's a passive sport, says Gaethje.
You want to stay away from striking, but you got good striking. So you need to believe in yourself, especially in the whole getting into scrambles type of thing. Jillian's been doing jiu-jitsu for quite a while, but jiu-jitsu is, I'm probably gonna get hate and people from that community won't like, but it's a passive sport.
McGregor and Gaethje have not had a good friendship in recent years, as they tend to mock and rejoice in each other's defeats. Although McGregor seems more focused right now on Michael Chandler, who is waiting for his opportunity to take down the Notorious. Valentina Shevchenko blames the referee for her loss to Alexa Grasso at UFC 285. Valentina Shevchenko has been dominating the women's flyweight division for years. However, her winning streak came to an end in her fight against Alexa Grasso, who took advantage of a sloppy spinning kick, took her back, and tapped her out with a face crank at UFC 285. Despite her devastating loss, Shevchenko does not blame the kick, stating that it is a powerful and strong technique that she has used to knock out many opponents in the past. Instead, she partially blames referee Jason Herzog for distracting her during her last two fights, including the Grasso bout.
Thinking about that, I think some kind of like situation, small situation, what happened in the fight could affect also like performance or how you feel. For example, I'm before right now I never thought about this, but now I kind of like it's very clear in my mind, and few actions what a referee did in the fight I completely don't understand kind of like why he did that.
Shevchenko expressed her confusion about some of Herzog's decisions during the fight.
And I was like wanted to finish the fight, but he stopped the fight and he kind of like, okay, let her breathe, and I was like, okay, it doesn't sound right, but whatever, maybe it was just situation. But in this fight, it's kind of like we were on the ground position, I was in her guard and landing like big shots over her, and he just decided to stand us up and continue the striking. But it's kind of like the same situation when I say it could affect.
Do you think the referee is to blame for Shevchenko's defeat? Let us know in the comments. Beneil Dariush thinks that Connor McGregor's excuse of not being tested by USADA is bullshit. Beneil Dariush thinks that Connor McGregor's excuse of not being tested by USADA due to his leg makes no sense and he is just a cheater. While Beneil has been climbing up the division rankings, McGregor has been recovering from a severe leg injury he suffered at UFC 264. He is expected to make his return to the octagon against Michael Chandler at a later date.
I think Conor's cheating because in reality is like if you want to, for example, you want to fix your knee or you want to fix your leg and you need to get certain, let's say, growth hormones or whatever he's doing, you can get a therapeutic exemption. You can speak to USADA, get a therapeutic exemption, but like you can't add extra stuff. Whatever you're putting in, you have to declare with them and get it figured out.
McGregor has faced strong criticism from many in the MMA community for his absence from USADA testing during his break from competition, with some speculating that he may be using PEDs to aid in his recovery. Belal Muhammad's fight against Shavkat Rakhmonov is on the way. Fans of mixed martial arts all over the world are getting hyped up by these pictures, which suggest that Belal Muhammad's fight against Shavkat Rakhmonov is on the way. There is a significant height difference between the two men. How do you guys think this will play out? Let us know in the comments. That's all for today's video. If you want to know the latest UFC news, subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications bell, and click the like button so you don't miss any details about the upcoming fights. Thanks for watching. See you soon.